The concept introduced in Introduction to Luffy's Power-Up Possibilities revolves around exploring potential new abilities and enhancements that the protagonist of One Piece, Monkey D. Luffy, might acquire as he progresses in his journey. A power-up in this context refers to any significant increase or evolution in Luffy's abilities that enables him to overcome tougher adversaries, face new challenges, or uncover deeper layers of his potential. This concept is significant because Luffy's journey in One Piece not only captivates the audience with thrilling adventures, but also emphasizes themes of growth, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. Each power-up reflects Luffy's evolution as a character and symbolizes his readiness to face the escalating threats in the world of the Grand Line, leading to the ultimate goal, the discovery of the One Piece. One example illustrating this point is Luffy's mastery of Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd during the Enies Lobby arc, which showcased a significant leap in his combat abilities, allowing him to defeat formidable foes and rescue his crewmate, Nico Robin. Another example is the awakening of Luffy's advanced Color of Observation Haki, as demonstrated in the Whole Cake Island arc, which enabled him to sense future actions and significantly enhanced his strategic combat capabilities. These instances highlight how power-ups are not mere enhancements, but essential milestones that drive the narrative forward and deepen the show's thematic richness. Supporters of this idea argue that Luffy's power-ups are essential for storytelling, providing an exhilarating mix of suspense and anticipation for the audience. The anticipation around what unknown strengths Luffy may unlock keeps fans engaged, making every new battle an opportunity for growth and surprise. However, potential challenges include maintaining balance in power scaling, as excessively strong abilities could detract from the narrative's tension and undermine the sense of struggle and achievement. Controversially, some fans argue that too many power-ups could risk turning Luffy into an overpowered character, potentially making other characters and plotlines seem irrelevant. Others, however, view power-ups as necessary evolutions that mirror the ever-growing stakes of the series. This point influences the larger dynamics of One Piece by setting expectations for Luffy's role as an increasingly influential force in the world, creating ripple effects that influence other characters and the overarching storyline. In essence, Luffy's power-up possibilities not only forecast his future capabilities, but also enhance the depth and intrigue of his journey towards becoming the Pirate King. Luffy, the beloved protagonist of One Piece, is known for his unwavering spirit and the mysterious potential for future power-ups. Central to this topic is the concept of awakening, a transformative ability that significantly enhances the user's current powers. In the world of One Piece, a Devil Fruit's awakening represents the full realization of its powers, allowing users to exert greater control over their abilities and dramatically increase their strength, speed, and resilience. This concept is vital to understanding the potential trajectory of Luffy's abilities, as mastering awakening could be the key to his evolution as a warrior. The significance of awakening in relation to Luffy's journey lies in the ongoing power escalations within the narrative. As Luffy faces increasingly formidable foes, the need for new and enhanced abilities becomes crucial. Awakening could serve as a narrative device that enables Luffy to surpass current limitations and stand against even the most formidable adversaries. Two illustrative examples from the series support this idea. The first is Doflamingo's use of his Devil Fruit awakening during the Dressrosa arc, where he displayed the ability to transform his surroundings into strings, showcasing the potential breadth of powers an awakened user might wield. Similarly, Katakuri, with his Mochi Mochi fruit, demonstrated mastery over his powers to such an extent that he could seemingly predict and manipulate the battlefield, underscoring the potency of awakening. In support of this theory, fans and critics alike speculate that Oda, the creator of One Piece, has been subtly building towards Luffy's awakening as a natural evolution of his abilities, considering the increasing threats the Straw Hat crew encounters. However, this idea is not without challenges or alternative viewpoints. Some believe that Luffy's past reliance on creativity and improvisation rather than predictable power-ups is more aligned with his character's charm. Others argue that awakening could make conflicts less thrilling by potentially overshadowing the necessity of strategic thinking. Ultimately, the exploration of awakening and its potential role in Luffy's future power-ups deeply influences the narrative. It speaks to the show's broader themes of growth, resilience, and the continuous pursuit of one's potential. Whether or not Luffy will achieve awakening remains a point of speculation, but its integration would undoubtedly reinforce the series' ongoing theme of perpetual self-improvement and perseverance against all odds. The concept of exploring the potential of Haki development dives into the fascinating world of Haki in the anime and manga series One Piece. Haki is a mysterious power that everyone in the world is capable of learning. It is divided into three types: observation Haki, which allows users to sense the energy and intent of others; armament Haki, which enables the user to create invisible armor for defense and to enhance their attacks; and Conqueror's Haki, a rare type that can exert the user's willpower over others, often knocking them unconscious. In the context of Luffy's future power-ups, developing Haki holds monumental significance. Haki serves as a key element in his journey to becoming the Pirate King. Mastering and evolving his Haki abilities would significantly increase his combat capabilities, enabling him to withstand formidable foes in the New World, especially when battling against powerful enemies like the Yonko and the admirals of the world government. For example, in Luffy's battle against Katakuri, the leader of Big Mom's top commanders, Luffy's observation Haki underwent noticeable development, allowing him to predict and counter Katakuri's formidable attacks. This ability demonstrated a crucial step in Luffy's growth, showing his capacity to adapt and overcome challenges. Another real-world parallel can be seen in athletes who push themselves beyond perceived limits, continually honing their reflexes and endurance through intense training, much like Luffy's relentless pursuit of mastering Haki. Critics and fans alike speculate that Luffy's Haki development could eventually lead to novel, groundbreaking techniques, perhaps amalgamating elements of different Haki types to unprecedented levels. Some theorize that combining advanced levels of observation and Conqueror's Haki might unlock a form of precognition or influence over larger groups without direct confrontation, fundamentally reshaping power dynamics in Luffy's world. However, this speculation also stirs controversy, with traditionalists arguing that overemphasizing Haki might undermine other integral aspects of Luffy's journey, such as his reliance on creative tactics and the variety of devil fruit powers. While some challenge the potential over-reliance on Haki as a deus ex machina, others argue that it strategically connects to Luffy's evolution by emphasizing his inherent determination. As Luffy dives deeper into the New World, the refinement of Haki not only complements his growing strength, but also signifies a maturation of character, influencing alliances and rivalries that shape the overarching narrative. Thus, exploring Haki development is indispensable, bridging Luffy's personal growth with his pursuit of the One Piece and the legacy of Pirate King. The heading, "The Secret to Luffy's Future Power-Ups, Exclusive Theories," alludes to the intriguing potential developments in the abilities of Monkey D. Luffy, the protagonist of the hugely popular anime and manga series One Piece. Luffy has consistently grown stronger through new power-ups and transformations, most notably through his gear system, which has captivated fans worldwide. This concept emphasizes speculative discussions and predictions about the future trajectory of Luffy's abilities and how they might evolve as the series progresses. The significance of this topic lies in its ability to enhance fan engagement and keep the storyline dynamic and unpredictable. The evolving nature of Luffy's power-ups keeps audiences on their toes and contributes to the series' longevity. Fans are deeply invested in theorizing about Luffy's potential new abilities, with many discussions centered around how these powers could play a crucial role in upcoming arcs and challenges. Two specific examples that illustrate this point are Luffy's Gear Second and Gear Fourth transformations. Gear Second involves accelerating his blood flow to increase speed and strength dramatically, while Gear Fourth, known as Boundman, allows for enhanced physical attacks and elasticity. Both transformations showcase Luffy's adaptability and growth, giving fans a taste of the creativity behind his power-ups. In the real world, these examples fuel countless fan theories and discussions in online forums, blogs, and social media platforms where fans speculate on potential future forms, such as a theoretical Gear Fifth, which might introduce completely novel attributes or address existing weaknesses. Opinions within the fan community largely support the idea of Luffy gaining new power-ups, seeing them as exciting opportunities for character development and plot progression. However, there are alternative viewpoints, with some fans expressing concerns about potential power scaling issues, where Luffy's abilities could become too overpowered, thus detracting from the narrative tension. One of the key challenges in discussing Luffy's future power-ups is maintaining a balance between satisfying fan expectations and preserving the unpredictability that One Piece is known for. As these power-ups often tie back to significant character growth moments for Luffy, they also impact other aspects of the storyline, such as his relationships with allies and enemies, and his eventual goal of becoming the Pirate King. Ultimately, the theories surrounding Luffy's future power-ups not only fuel anticipation and engagement within the fanbase, but also influence the broader narrative of One Piece, underscoring the series' capacity to evolve and captivate audiences over time.